Hello friends. Let me tell you something the government will never send you a letter about. There are 5 benefits available right now that could put hundreds of extra dollars in your pocket every month, and most seniors who qualify never claim them. Here's the problem though. The rules are not the same for everyone. Some of you will qualify for all 5. Some will qualify for just 1. And if you assume you're not poor enough to qualify, you might be surprised. So I want you to find your group as we go through this. Listen only for the parts that apply to you, and then take action on those. Let's get started. First, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I say this every week because the rules for seniors change, and the Social Security Administration does not send you a personal notice when you're missing out on money. They just process applications. Subscribing means you'll get the next video the moment it drops. Okay, let's go. Today we're looking at 5 benefits for low-income seniors. These are real programs run by real government agencies. Some are run by Social Security, some by Medicare, some by your state. But they all have one thing in common. Millions of eligible seniors never apply. And I want to help you find out if you're one of them. Find your group. The segmentation here is based on your income and your current situation with Medicare. I want you to think about which group fits you best, and then listen for what applies specifically to you. Group 1. You are already on Medicare and your income is under about $22,000 a year if you are single, or under about $30,000 a year if you are married and filing jointly. Most people in this group assume that Medicare is just Medicare, and there's nothing left to check. They don't realize that there is a program called the Medicare Savings Program that can pay their Part B premium for them. That is the $202.90 monthly premium that comes out of most Social Security checks. If you qualify, the government pays that premium for you. That is $2,434.80 back in your pocket every year, money that would otherwise come out of your Social Security check. Beyond that, there is another program called Extra Help that lowers your Medicare Part D prescription drug costs. This can reduce what you pay at the pharmacy by hundreds of dollars a year depending on your medications. To qualify, your income needs to be under about $22,590 a year if you are single, or under $30,660 a year if you are married filing jointly. These limits can go higher if you have high medical expenses or if you live in a nursing home. If you think you might qualify, call Medicare directly at 1-800-633-4227. You can also contact your local state health insurance assistance program, called SHIP. They offer free counseling and they will help you figure out exactly what you qualify for and walk you through the application. That is one phone call that could put thousands of dollars back in your pocket this year. Group 2, you are already on Medicare and your income is between about $22,000 and $36,000 a year if single, or between $30,000 and $48,000 a year if married. Here is where most people in this group make a mistake. They think they make too much money to qualify for any help. But the Medicare Savings Program has multiple tiers. Even if you don't qualify for the highest tier that pays your entire Part B premium, you may qualify for a lower tier that still reduces what you pay. The savings programs are split into 4 groups. The first pays both your Part B premium and your Part B deductible. The second pays just the premium. The third and fourth tiers pay partial amounts. So even a small reduction in your Medicare costs can mean $200 or $300 more in your pocket every month. The Extra Help program with Part D also has a partial eligibility tier. So even if your income is above the full subsidy level, you might still qualify for reduced drug costs. The single most important thing you can do is fill out the application for the Medicare Savings Program in your state. It is a free application. You can find it at your state Medicaid office or through Medicare.gov. Do not assume you make too much without checking. The income limits are higher than most people think, and some assets are not counted the way you might expect. If you want to see exactly where you stand, go to Medicare.gov and use their Medicare Savings Program's eligibility checker or call 1-800-633-4227 and ask for a SHIP counselor in your area. That is a free resource, and they will not try to sell you anything. Group 3. You are not yet on Medicare. You are between age 55 and 64, and your income is low. Most people in this group have never thought about Medicare savings programs because they are not on Medicare yet. But here is something you need to know. When you turn 65, you will be entering the Medicare system. If your income is low now, it will likely be low at 65, and you want to get these programs set up as soon as your Medicare coverage begins. The application process can take several months, so starting before you turn 65 puts you ahead of the game. You also want to look at the Supplemental Security Income program, called SSI. This is a monthly benefit from Social Security for people with limited income and assets who are either 65 or older, blind, or disabled. If you qualify, you can receive up to $967 a month as an individual in 2026. Verify. Though the exact amount depends on your other income and your living situation. Many seniors who could qualify never apply because they assume they don't meet the technical requirements. But SSI has specific rules about what counts as income and what counts as assets, and those rules are often misunderstood. If you are in this group, the best step is to call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 and ask about SSI eligibility. They will walk you through the rules. There is no cost to apply, and you can apply over the phone or at your local Social Security office. This one conversation could be worth nearly $1,000 a month for years to come. Group 4. You are on Medicare or approaching it, and you have high prescription drug costs. Most people in this group know that Medicare Part D covers their medications. What they don't know is that there is a separate program called Extra Help that reduces what they pay for those medications. This program can lower your monthly drug premiums, reduce your deductible, and cap what you pay at the pharmacy. For people with multiple prescriptions, this can mean thousands of dollars in savings per year. The qualification is based on your income and your assets. Here is a common misconception. The asset limits do not count everything. The value of your home does not count. The value of your car does not count. Some savings and investments do count, but the limits are generous enough that many middle-class seniors qualify and never know it. If you are paying more than $50 or $60 a month for prescriptions, call 1-800-633-4227 and ask about Extra Help. You can also apply through Social Security at 1-800-772-1213. The application is free, and it takes about 15 minutes over the phone. That 15-minute call could save you hundreds of dollars every single month. Group 5. You own your home or rent, and you struggle with heating and cooling bills. Most people in this group have never heard of LIHEAP. That stands for the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. This is a federal program that helps low-income seniors pay their heating and cooling bills. In many states, the program pays directly to your utility company, and you do not have to repay anything. The amounts vary by state and by need, but they can range from a few $100s to over $1,000 per year. Many seniors who qualify for LIHEAP never apply because they don't know the program exists. It is run by your state's local social services agency or your area agency on aging. The income limits are typically set at 60% of the state median income or lower, which means many low-income seniors qualify without realizing it. To apply, contact your local area agency on aging or your state energy assistance office. The application is free and there is no repay requirement. If you are paying high heating bills in the winter or high cooling bills in the summer, this is worth looking into. Quick recap. By group. If you are in Group 1, your action is to call Medicare at 1-800-633-4227 or contact your local SHIP counselor and apply for the Medicare Savings Program. That premium payment could put $2,434 back in your pocket this year. If you are in Group 2, your action is to go to Medicare.gov and use their eligibility checker, or call Medicare and ask about the partial tiers of the Medicare Savings Program. You may qualify for more than you think. If you are in Group 3, your action is to call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 and ask about SSI eligibility before you turn 65. Starting the process early puts money in your pocket faster. If you are in Group 4, your action is to call Medicare at 1-800-633-4227 and ask about Extra Help for your prescription drugs. If you take multiple medications, this could save you thousands this year. If you are in Group 5, your action is to contact your local area agency on aging or your state energy assistance office and ask about LIHEAP. A free application could put real money back in your heating and cooling budget. Now, before you go, let me make this easy for you. If this video helped you understand what you might qualify for, please share it with someone you know who might be in one of these groups. A friend, a neighbor, a family member. There is a very good chance that someone in your life is leaving money on the table right now and doesn't even know it. Hit the share button, send it to them, and subscribe before you go. The next video will be just as useful. I promise you that.